What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. Today I'm talking about 1982's 48 Hours with Nick Nolte and Eddie frickin' Murphy from director Walter Hill. Interesting, Walter did the movie The Warriors. He did a couple other things, but he's also did another 48 Hours. He was a writer on Alien 3. Interesting, very interesting stuff. He also seemed to be a writer on Alien Romulus, Prometheus, Covenant. So he's been working with the alien people more recently, it looks like, as a writer producer type of thing. Or no, more of a producer, but still he did another 48 Hours as well, so I'll have to check out his sequel of this because I really enjoyed 48 Hours. And a young Nick Nolte, right, plays Jack Cates, and he's like the cop detective, and Eddie Murphy plays Reggie Hammond, and he's more of the convict, you know, expert in the dealings of criminals type of thing, and the detective needs him to find the bad guy type of thing. And this movie's not all that great, but I still loved it. You know what I mean? Like, you ever watch a movie that you're like kind of not all that entertained with, and you're like, it's mostly because it's in the 80s. Like, if I was seeing this in 82, I probably would have loved it, right? But it was also exactly what I was looking for last night. I was looking for a buddy comedy, you know, type of thing. I was thinking about Eddie Murphy, so it was even better. Like, I almost wanted to watch Beverly Hills Cops in, you know, the 4 movies coming up to the most recent one, Axel F. If you guys haven't seen those, reviews all on the channel, but go check out the movies for yourself. Beverly Hills Cop is fucking awesome, and if you liked 48 Hours, you're gonna love Beverly Hills Cop, in my opinion, because I loved those movies, but I really liked this one, you know what I mean? But this is just different because it's Nick Nolte is the cop and Eddie Murphy's the convict, and the whole time, alright, convict, let's go. And then he says something good and he goes, okay, partner, get in. You know, like, he's giving him such a hard time the whole movie. And it's very of its time, right? They drop a couple crazy N-bombs in there, and Nick Nolte and Eddie fist fight each other, and then they're about to go to jail, and he goes, I'm a cop, and then because he's a cop, they don't arrest him, you know? Like, they just kind of let him get in the car and drive away. As he goes to drive away, he punches Eddie in the face. Like, there's some great funny parts, but most of it's just them and their banter between each other that I loved. But it says, one cop, one con, no mercy, right? Like, a hard-nosed cop reluctantly teams up with a wise-cracking criminal temporarily paroled to him in order to track down a killer. And it is pretty good. You know, like the killer himself, what was his name? A young James Remar played Gaines, and he was like pretty badass villain, but like more just kind of looked scary. Like, didn't have a whole lot of lines, didn't really have a whole lot of screen time. Most of it was hunting him down type of thing. But, you know, it's got some 80s nudity in there. All of a sudden you're like, titties, you know? Like, so if you're into some 80s classics and classic films and fun films that aren't just like, you know, I don't know, crime dramas about a courtroom, you know, it seems like a lot of those. But a buddy cop comedy with some car stunts, you know, like I was really into this movie. I'm gonna for sure have to check out another 48 Hours, the sequel that apparently came 8 years after this one. Didn't come out to 1990, so very interesting stuff. But if you were alive back in 82, comment below what were your thoughts on 48 Hours, and what did you think back then? If you've seen it more recently, what do you think now? I genuinely really liked it. Just seeing a young Nick Nolte really did wonders for me, because Nick Nolte's voice is like top tier when it comes to voices, you know, like for me. I was trying to do his impersonation last night, and I was like, damn, this is a hard one. Like, there's certain ones that like I hear and can immediately just kind of click into. This one, Nick Nolte, man, what a voice. But overall, I gave this movie 3.5 out of 5 stars, about a 7 out of 10. If I had to give it a true 10 score, it's probably more like a 7 out of 10. It's up there for me. I really enjoyed this, although I don't think it's that great a movie, right? Like, if you're hearing this and you're like, Cam really liked this, let me go check it out. And then you're watching it and you're going, this isn't all that great. But then Eddie Murphy comes on the screen and you're laughing and you're like, okay, I can see why he liked this. I really liked it, but I don't think it's that great a movie. You guys understand what I'm saying? So, if you're going to watch this yourself in today's eyes, in 2024, a damn near, what, 42-year-old movie. That is insane. I shouldn't have ever done the math on that. Oh my god. But 48 hours, 42 years old. Fuck me with a bat. That is terrible. Shout out Eddie Murphy. He still looks exactly the same. Black don't crack. What a legend. But 3.5 out of 5 stars, but a 7 out of 10. Pretty good damn score. Go check it out for yourself. I believe I watched this last night on Paramount Plus, I believe. And go check it out yourself. If you got any good movie recommendations like this, any 80s classics, I would love to hear those down in the comment section below. Comment below what would you like to see me watch next. Yesterday was Election Day, which is terrible. But November 5th was out there, and I saw memes going around of remember, remember, the 5th of November, which is a line from V is for Vendetta. So I kind of want to watch that tonight. So maybe a V is for Vendetta rewatch coming, or first time watch coming to the channel soon. So movie reviews coming to the channel. I'm bummed this video would have been coming out on the same day Agatha All Along would have been coming out, but the finale was last week, so I dropped a 2-episode finale breakdown. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out for yourself. Stay tuned for Monday, Comically Boston, weekly nerdy news podcast every Monday, and for the last and final week coming up on Monday, the Penguin finale, which is heartbreaking because I've been loving that show. So if you guys have been watching The Penguin, go check out my breakdowns on the channel. And if you haven't been watching The Penguin or Agatha All Along, I highly recommend. But even more, I recommend go checking out some movies. Some of my favorite pastime to do is, you know, you're having a bad day, you're having a good day, you're having a okay day, go sit down and watch a movie. And maybe it will change for the better or worse, or maybe it will just affect you. And that's what my favorite part of movies are. You know, sometimes I watch a movie and it fundamentally changes me as a person for the rest of time. You know what I mean? Like, that movies are magic, baby. So stay tuned for more stuff, and I can't wait to see you beautiful people in the next video. Please, if you'd like to support the channel, liking this video, or liking this video, if you could and you want to support the channel more, best way to do that is by liking this video, subscribing if you're new, hitting that bell so you don't miss future videos, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Peace.